Good afternoon, everybody. Right, we are going to be making a significant change to the team today. So we sold a few things overnight. We're approaching the 2 million mark again, but there was a player that came out yesterday. I didn't realise that we had a playoff player released, but it's going to allow us to plug this guy in because he's actually got Dallas Cowboys chemistry. Although he's listed as a Green Bay Packer, this is actually making Cowboys. Um, this is making Cowboys theme teams really, really crazy. Now, I did just come in to buy this guy, and unfortunately, the one that we were going to buy has disappeared. And it's this guy here. We're going to come in and just get him for 660. We're just going to buy him straight away. It's Herb Adderley. Obviously, he's a legend. He's a long time player for the Green Bay Packers, who he won 2 Super Bowls with, and then he went to the Dallas Cowboys, where he won 1 championship. So, welcome to the Super Bowl team, Herb Adderley. Now, I didn't play much last year, but apparently this guy plays really well. We'll have a look at his attributes. We're going to plug him into the team. So what we're going to do is we're going to have these playoff cornerbacks on the as a CB1 and CB2. So what this is going to allow us to do is take out our Richard Sherman and put in our Herb Adderley. Now, what we're going to do is this is going to allow us to remove Deron Bland, and hopefully it's going to allow us to get the Ravens player and upgrade him instead of the Deron Bland. I mean, what we might try first of all is before we do that, because we are gonna have to mess around trying to get wide receivers sorted. If we suddenly put a Raven in here, we're going to need a 49er in another slot. So what we're going to do first of all, I think, is replace this Trevon Diggs with our Richard Sherman. Now I think he should still get 95, so we're not really losing anything there. And obviously, Deron Bland, we've got stocking stuffer now, motivator still there. Now, what we're going to be able to do is upgrade our Herb Adderley. We will need to buy some of his other cards, but we can go straight in and put this Dallas Cowboys chemistry on. We've only got 5 Cowboys chemistry, so he's obviously not going to shoot to the moon or anything, but nonetheless, we of course are going to be. Oh, this is interesting. That's interesting. So he allows any 85 to be added. So all right, well, we got a load of Steve Young, so I guess we'll add him. Now, is that the same? Okay, this is pretty good then. So we can basically add any of these guys. Right, so we will sell Nitschke, I think. I don't know what we get. We get a play rec, so I think for now we're going to refund that upgrade because we're probably going to sell the Ray Nitschke. We can still get everything that we need. So I'm just going to have a quick look at what he gets from a 0 AP point of view. So he's got pick artist there. He's got lurker. He's got mid zone KO. So I think we could probably go mid zone KO because we've got 1 point to spend. And then this is obviously his premium bucket. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go in here and we're going to get mid zone. I don't know, actually, mid zone. We've got deep zone, deep in. See, I wouldn't mind a deep out is what I'd really like. So medium root KO, improve knock in man on medium roots. Right, let's have a look. What else have we got? Deep out zone KO, deep in zone KO, improve reactions, knockdowns, and deep outside zones. So I'm thinking about whether or not we do this. I think what we're gonna do. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna buy. We're gonna get mid zone KO. And we haven't got enough points to do much else, so we are going to go pick artist, and then I don't think we can afford any of the other items just yet. So that's what we'll go with. He's obviously got some X factors that we could give him. So for the time being, I think that we would um, probably consider activating his X factors over some of the other guys, but we'll run with that for now. Now, as I said, what this is going to do is it's going to still give us an unchanged chemistry, and we've got the Duron Bland there. The plan was because offensive linemen are now Ravens, Cowboys, they still actually do get that chemistry. So I think that actually we can keep Duron Bland there. But what we probably want to do is we want to get the Ravens motivator to give another +1 strength. But it's trying to squeeze him in into the offense. So we're probably going to have to. We'll probably end up changing Michael Stott back to a 49er, and then maybe put that guy in here is what we would probably do. Right, so let's have a quick look at Herb Adderley's statistics. So if we have a look at how he stacks up, so we've got that 97 speed. That's without any, obviously without any chemistries or anything. So it's nice to see that speed being influenced. But where he really comes into it is his zone coverage. I mean, we've got a +3 there. He makes him a 98. His man coverage is 91. He's not the strongest of guys, but I look at this guy as another Dion. I'm not expecting his press to be. Well, I don't know. Actually, his press is pretty damn fine. But that zone coverage is looking really good. So we're hoping that he's going to be batting passes down left, right, and centre, or getting them picked off. We're going to make sure that we activate him because we should be able to get him activated with that 1 XP. Now, what we'll probably end up doing is deactivating Sherm, because what we'll be able to probably do is get some good stuff going on Herb. Once we sell some of our stuff, we might be able to just add some other bits and bobs to him in his more expensive buckets once we get some sales going. But there we go. We've got 5 playoff players on defense and 3 on offense. So the team definitely is looking really good. The third one is Trent Williams. We made this change yesterday. We recognise that we could probably get Trent there. The overall will be affected. That might have pushed us down to 93 offense, and it has on the main screen. But I think this Herb Adderley is going to play lights out for us. Now I am only on Wi-Fi today, so I'm just going to jump in. I might do a really quick game on regular season. We're 1-0 on the Super Bowl run, so we're not going to play that until we can get wired in. But I don't see any reason why we can't just do a cheeky regular season. If we end up losing, that's fine because we are just starting out. So fingers crossed this Herb Adderley is going to cause people a lot of problems. And with Dion on the other side, I think a lot of people are going to struggle with those outs. So I'm hoping, especially on those corner routes, that he's really going to come into his own. We'd only have 1.2 million to play with now, though, so we have got to start selling some bits and bobs. I don't necessarily see a need to burn that Rainichki at this point. Looks like we're coming up against a lower quality team as well, so hopefully we will get a win together. We can see Herb Adderley pride of place there on the main splash screen, so having him on the outside with Dion is going to look absolutely immense.
The defense feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean?
I think the other thing is going to give some flexibility at half-time as well. If we're getting burned on the outs, we could probably turn on Herb's out X-Factors once we add them in. Right, so let's start with good old Faithful and do a half-back lead dive. I'm going to try and get my unboxing videos out. We bought some more stuff today for the Quest 2, a Bobo M1 headset. So I've got about 6 videos lined up to go for unboxing. So they'll be trickled into the channel over the next few days. But for now, we're going to have a look to see if we can bang some yards down this guy's throat. Good one first of all. I mean, it's a whole lot of running back to handle. I watched a few shows last night on YouTube. One was the Freezer Bowl. I watched a documentary about that game, the Chargers against the Bengals at Riverfront Stadium many years ago.
They'll run with Lewis.
Oh, I love how he spins the wrong way.
Not much happening there.
I love that. It's one of my favourite parts of the game. It's like, it shouldn't be like an attribute that you've got to spend on that, steerable spins, in my opinion. I think that it's a bit of a risk to use it in that situation, and it's put us in a bit of a problem, to be honest. I think that was like a touchdown, in fact.
On the ground, it's Lewis.
Now we're in a predicament now. We are in a predicament because of that spin move. Way to go, EA.
On 3rd down and 7.
Beautifully orchestrated terribleness there. Right, let's have a look.
Man in motion here is Jennings.
We want to be looking at the defense anyway, really.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
We'll get Steve Young's wheels moving, I'm sure. Right, let's go up with the fake zone sweep.
You have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle.
I mean, with these regs, I can't remember whether these regs actually were 3 minute or 2 minute. I guess they were 3 minute. Alright, being a bit complacent here. We've got to still be careful with this guy.
Here's Lewis. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down.
Had a bit of fun at work today as well, trying to get some Magento websites upgraded. And setting up a guy's new website with VAT rules for selling in the European Union. This is always good fun.
It's 1st and goal. A short game, down to the 7.
And
2nd and goal.
as I said, doing some Magento updates, which
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll
trying to
take this
migrate a
down to
load
the
of people
4-yard line.
from 2.4.4 Magento up to 2.4.6, ready for the end of life later in the year.
3rd and goal.
Right, so we get on. I think this guy's playing reasonably well, to be honest. He's
And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped.
let's go for the field goal here.
And now it is
Guy's played
4th
really well.
and goal. So that'll do it for a
I don't know what that badge is.
fast-moving
What's that
first
badge
quarter
mean? Does that
of
mean
play.
he's like
What will the 2nd quarter have
top
in
100?
store?
I mean,
More
we're not
from
getting any
Wembley
lag at the
after
moment.
this. It's the
Fingers crossed.
International
At least I haven't
Series
noticed any.
on EA Sports. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This about as short as you can
We'll
get.
get a cheeky 3 points there.
Kick is good.
What we're really interested in is what
49ers will take
Adderley
a 3-0
is going to do on the
He does a
outside.
nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the
So
sideline
I'm
and you're
hoping
thinking,
he's
we
just going to
have
sit
find
there and
a
do
way
his
to
thing,
finish these drives.
so
mean,
I
to
don't
be in
have to,
first and
and I
goal
can
and settle
concentrate
for
on
free,
the
that can be
interior
very
of the field.
deflating for an offense,
So
settling
we'll
for
probably
too
carry
many
on
field
controlling
Good job in coverage. They're gonna
either
get him
Mitch
down
Key
short
or
of the
John
20-yard
Lynch.
line.
Come out in the nickel first of all, so let's have a look where Adderley is on the left, number 26.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And a
And he
good job
barreled
following
forwards
his
for a few
blockers, a
too
gain of
many
7.
yards there,
It'll be
really, for
second
my
down.
liking. I mean, seeing those two guys lit up there,
He'll look to throw.
I don't know what Night Train did there, but maybe, just maybe, we might need to change our slot up a little bit,
A
because
big play for the Panthers. 45
that's
yards.
usually a pick, to be fair. And we've lost our X factors.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A short pass taken in by Gronk.
And this guy's going to score here, and he gets the ball back. So this is going to go to the 2-minute warning. Can't imagine this guy's going to snap this. Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean, was that Night Train again? I think we got to sack Night Train off. I think he's been burnt twice there. So I think that's the takeaway. I don't know what Night Train was doing, but we don't want him to be doing whatever that was, in all honesty. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a change on defense after, and we're going to change slot to be the cowboy that we took out. That's what we're going to do.
This will be returned from the 2.
I think Night Train just he was burnt twice on that. So yeah, we'll be changing that depth chart.
They bring a tight end in motion left.
I mean, unfortunately, it hasn't given us an opportunity to see what Herb Adderley is about either. I was hoping that he would test him a little bit.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Young. Open man is Davis. He'll get about 6 before
I mean, not playing too good. I've got to be honest with you. Not playing too well.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young.
Not playing too well. Right, we're going to go for this, I think. We're going to go for it.
On the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
We ain't got nothing to lose in
Kittle
this one
comes in
anyway,
motion.
so
The Panthers will take their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Davis.
I mean, the guy's lucky he changed his formation there. He's very, very lucky.
They'll go. Young. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
Well, now we can take our timeout.
It's the first of their timeouts.
Clutch.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds
That
to go
was
in the first
clutch
half.
play there.
A gutsy call, but they pay it off.
The many times I've had those
17.
and they dropped it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Many a time. Right, can we get
Headed
Sanders?
in motion.
It's like I hate it when they're on a fade. We're going to try and get Juan here. Right, we're going to get this guy making a choice. See if we can get Juan.
Young to throw on 1st
If
and
not,
10.
we'll just take Kittle out of bounds.
Taken in by the tight end. First time these two have
Right,
connected
we're
this
sitting the
afternoon,
dagger.
and it'll wind up being a
See if this
first down.
guy will adjust. So we will go streak, post, post.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Little short pass here.
That was a mistake. We should have gone out of bounds there. We should have gone out of bounds.
Offensively landing a lot of body
That's
blows on
alright.
this
That's
drive,
alright.
Mike. Just the
We
ability
could
to
probably have a
steadily
couple of
march
pops
the
at the
ball
end
downfield
zone.
and
What we're going to do
remain
here
so
is we're going to
efficient,
do the
both
old
run and
flipperoonie.
pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this
Right, I like the
drive
middle of
with
the field
points.
here. I like the
Anything
post.
short of that,
Guys covered it though.
Gets it away quickly, and it's
We're
gone.
going to take time out. I think we're still going to take time out here.
And final timeout.
We're in field goal
As they
range.
stop with 28 seconds to go
We've just
in
got to
this
get
first
some
half.
stuff into the end
They'll
zone.
go up here on 2nd down and 5.
So we're going to get. Can we motion anybody? Oh damn! Right, we're going to have to do the old flipperoonie. Right, let's have a look. See what we can get. So we're going to try and hit Sanders here.
To throw, Young. Got his man
Okay.
at the 6. And he'll be out of bounds.
Beautiful play.
at the
Beautiful
5.
play.
Give him 27,
Didn't want to risk that
and it's
just in
1st
case.
and goal.
I didn't want to risk it. So we get on. Oh, he's just moved his guy in. Right, it's going to flip. That's
They
all
will
right.
not get this one off. It'll
That's
be a
all
delay of
right.
game.
It gives us a bit more. It gives us a bit more room. I mean, we could still run here. We could. I think the runoff would be fine. We're going to get Sanders across.
Headed in motion.
I think we're going to go corner. We're going to try a little cheeky. We're going to try a little cheeky out to Kittle.
Young to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be
Right,
taken
we gotta-
down back at the 20-yard line.
Right, we've got to go for the field goal now.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly
Right, let's take the points. Let's take the
Defense
points.
came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Thank you.
So we at halftime here at Wembley.
So what we need to
in
do,
the latest installment of the NFL International Series. As we head back stateside
if
to
we
Orlando,
can do a
Florida,
depth chart, we got to
Jonathan
change.
Coachman, the coach, has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out.
I don't know whether we can do it yet.
I
I think we'll give Lane another go. We'll give him another go. We're going to go in the quarters from the outset. I think this guy is probably going to be. He's going to have his tail up and wagging.
He's only able to make it past the 15-yard
So we're going to go nickel and we're going to go quarters. And we're going to go outside.
Now, faking the give. Trying to get away.
No easy yard there, sir.
They finally run him
Because he
down.
knows nothing is going to be open.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there, and that
Shouldn't have
protection
jerked
starts to
in.
break down,
Shouldn't have
it's
jerked
either
in.
check down or throwaway.
Let's try the
You don't wanna
Tampa
be
2
in second and
contain.
long. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down.
I'm pretty
But
sure
that's a run you will take every
he's going to go
single
for a
time.
corner here.
I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations. It'll get you the first down, just not here.
Yeah, I knew where he was going.
Receiver, it's Jones. And he's going to
Right.
be out of bounds.
Let's
with
give him.
an
Let's throw a bit of man at
interception.
it.
That'll be enough for a first down. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm not
on the
happy.
other
Not happy with how
side
the
of
team's
midfield.
performing, to be honest.
A gain there of 24 yards.
Let's try the
It's
nickel 2
good for
trap.
a Panther first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
There we go.
That one.
Welcome to the
intercepted.
team, Badley.
Picked off by the rookie out of Michigan State.
Have your first
And he is
touchdown.
gonna score. A pick six.
Have your first touchdown, sir.
The defense comes up with the big play, and the
I
pick
knew we
six
would get him.
changes
Never
all
in
the
doubt.
momentum. New
Never
leader
in
this
doubt.
one with
Right,
that
we're going to go
touchdown.
for 2.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end you're gonna look back
Beautiful.
on and say
Welcome
that
to the
play
team.
changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
And he
And
will
they'll take
get
that
in
2
for the
points
2.
as well. So we
They
didn't
open
need
up
to
the bag of
adjust.
tricks on the goal
We
line
didn't need
and
to
add a pair of points.
didn't need to
So now,
panic.
after
And
the
we'll be
touchdown,
back.
out
Some
is
more
Aubrey to kick this
defense.
one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone.
Oh, righty then. Right. Let's come out in the cover 3, Mabel. I mean, pretty sure he's going to be doing the corners of that.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And this will be a Panthers first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Let's try the old overload blitz. He knows he can run McCaffrey, but that's all right. I think that offensively, I think we know we can move the ball.
You do have to face a third down the road. They're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Bit of lag,
Now
which isn't
whistles.
great.
Play clock at 0, and
I
that'll
think the
cost
guy
him
didn't like. He wasn't much for my defense there. I think.
out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll get
Just
the
won't go
couple yards
down.
back.
Crazy.
And more than that, he's a couple yards short of the
Let's
first
try the
down,
robber
a gain of
press.
13.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Right,
This is a
let's come out of
situation
this
that play callers
formation.
love
See
to
what
be
he's
in, Mike.
running.
They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass.
So he's
You
coming
can
in
run.
3, right? We're
In
just
this
going to
case,
come
they
in
choose
the
to keep it on
normal
the ground, play it safe,
over. What we're
pick
going
up
to
the first
do
down.
is we're going to put Nitschke on a blitz.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here.
Yeah, we're definitely getting a bit of lag.
Is caught.
Lag is
And it'll be
creeping.
brought down as we tick towards the end
creeping
of
in.
this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to, if the lag lets us, we're going to come out in our nickel trap.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's McCaffrey.
Yeah,
And they bring him down,
guys
but
moving the
not
ball a
until
bit
they
too
get
easy on us. We've
inside
got
the
to,
30-yard line.
I think this second down
even with a
call, Mike, they were
blitz,
hoping
he's
that
sort of
it
still.
worked. They had themselves set up for a third down and short.
Yeah, we got the
There's no
lag.
need for
This is
third down.
painful.
He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Quick throw, taken in.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone
Oh,
coverage,
it's
and he
really,
settles down to give a nice
it's really,
target to the
really,
quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire
it's really
time.
difficult when you start
Secure
getting the
rally
lag coming in.
tackle prevents that from turning into a
I
big
did buy
play.
some Ethernet today.
They'll look to
Try
throw.
and get it
A
out
throw
of the
left
room into
side,
this
but
one.
it's gonna wind up incomplete.
Right, we're definitely going to be coming with the
This is
nickel
one of
trap
those
now. Let's give him a
situations
little
that
bit of
plays
bump and
directly
run to
into the
think
hands of
about.
the
3rd
defense
and
because
5, I think we're going to.
they know this offense
I think
has
we're going
to
to
be
pinch, but
one-dimensional.
we're going to
This
pass
has to be
commit.
So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
There we go.
They
We
clock
kind of
them
knew
at
he
the
was
end.
going to run
But
there.
at the end of the day,
Obviously, he's
there's
got to
just
go
nowhere
for
the
it.
offense to go with the ball.
Right, we are going to come in with something a little different here. We're going to go with trio sky zone.
The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. Out of the gun.
There we go.
I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted.
There we
And
go.
the Niners are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
We're going to figure you out sooner or later. And got our first win with Herb Adderley and a little bit of lag, so got to be pleased with that. Got to be pleased with that. So we are 1-0. So what we will do is, I don't think we have got anything other than a few coins, but we've got our first reg. We might do a champions later, see how we feel. Let's just have a quick look. In the items, we might as well list some more of our older players from the binder, try and get them moved on. We're down to the 73s now. So see if we can get another another 20k or so from these. Hopefully it'll make our binder a bit less laggy as well. But definitely feeling a bit tired today after being at work. I think I really notice it being in front of a laptop all day. I think when I'm on the PC, I'm far enough away for it not to strain me, or if I'm playing like I am now, I'm like a decent amount away from the screen, so I don't necessarily feel the strain. And even with having like a lunch break, so I never used to have lunch before, I'd just work straight through. Whereas today I had lunch, but you're still sort of in front of the screen for 4 hours. It's definitely not good for you. It's definitely not good for you. And I've worked with computers for well over well, 30 years. It will be 30 years, just over 30 years. So my first job would have been 95. And I was saying before that human beings are just not meant to live that life, being in front of your computers all the time. And I kind of feel a bit envious of like people that have, like friends and things that have got more active jobs, like more manual labour, physical labour. And it's a bit like the movie Office Space. If you've ever watched Office Space, one of my favourite movies. If you work in an office, good film to watch. Um, and I won't spoil it for you, but you'll sort of get my meaning if you watched it. I mean, I'd worked in factories, but when I was younger, I was sort of like, man, I can't do this. So my family historically were all sort of workers in carpet factories, which was sort of the career that you would have gone to. So my granddad was was a weaver, and my dad and my uncle, lots of family members, and under Thatcher's government, a lot of industries shut down. Like obviously, we all know about what happened to the miners, and Thatcher closing the coal mines in the early 80s, the winter of discontent, Arthur Scargill, and all of that, the unions. But the same happened to the carpet factories, sort of in the mid to late 80s, early 90s, and Brinton's was one of the biggest employers in the town. And they moved. I think they moved first to Telford, and then I think they moved over to the States, I believe. I mean, I do look back and think that if my dad had like moved the family over to the States in like the late 80s, so when I just got into watching the NFL, that I'd have been like early teens. Very well, no, before pre-teen I would have been. I would have been sort of like 11, or something like that around that time, and I might have grew up across the pond, so to speak, and maybe I'd have been too small to have done anything. But it would have been nice. I used to feel that I was born in the wrong country, like in American football. But anyway, right. So Herb Adderley has done well. We've listed some of our guys for sale. So what we're gonna do quickly is just have a look at the specialists, because Night Train wasn't looking very good in that slots position, and I'm wondering whether we put Herb Adderley there. This is what I'm thinking, but I'm thinking for now what we do is we put Diggs there. Now, what we could do is we could also consider Charles Woodson being as his slot. So maybe we could do some stuff with some upgrade tokens. I'm thinking because we're not using Tuny, maybe we downgrade Joe Tuny and we put Charles Woodson in a slot, because he's a newer card. So I think we'll downgrade him and we'll see what we can get Charles Woodson up to. I think he's Packers and Raiders, isn't he? I mean, we've got a couple of these. We didn't need to downgrade Tooney, actually, after all. So there we go. So we can get him to 93. We can get him to 93. So I think what we will do is we will put Woodson in. I think because he's a new player and he plays slot. Because we don't want Richard Sherman in there. We've put Charles Woodson in there. He's a new player. And then I think we can put Diggs there. And we can see how Charles Woodson performs. He is slot, as I said. And there we go. We do need to try and see what we were going to do on defense as well with DeMarcus Ware. It almost feels like we should put him on the line. Like he's a power rusher. The trouble is we're going to get Devin White starting as linebacker. But if we switched it, if we switched our linebacker to be left linebacker instead of right linebacker in our subs, and we get 94 in there. I mean, they're both 94, so it's quite difficult. So he's a right outside linebacker. I think we might try it, right. I think I might try it. We put Ware in there. So he's got edge threat, right? He's got edge threat. So I might give it a go, see what happens. Right, have we got any more challenges that we can do? We were trying to get our upgrade tokens. So the hope was we were going to get some more. But I don't think it's going to come just yet. We've got these that hopefully would get... so how many points have we got in here? 45. So what's that? 9. Right, so 45. So how many does it give us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I think there's 10, so we can't really get Debo up that far. But we can definitely get him on the field. Right, I'm going to leave it there for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll come back later and carry on, do some more bits and bobs.